Welcome to War India News Hour. No code, big benefits with limited capabilities. Almost every company is now digital in some way, with companies heavily relying on digital platforms and resources to communicate with their employees and customers. But most businesses weren't born digital, including the traditional industries who often struggled to bridge the gap between business and IT teams. A no-code platform such as AppSheet can help many organizations easily build and maintain apps to develop, communicate, and save money. No-code software solves the problem of a creator needing to be or afford a programmer to produce a technical product. No-code frameworks are software design systems that allow even non-technical people to execute software without composing a line of code. These tools usually have a user-friendly interface and drag-and-drop capabilities, allowing you to envision the implementation process and describe the overall business logic with ease. It is the framework of a programming platform that uses a visual development interface to enable non-technical users to build applications by dragging and dropping software components to create a full app. Users don't need any previous coding experience to build applications using no-code. Low-code and no-code frameworks do this by generating ready-to-use code blocks, a series of codes for a given function that can be dragged and dropped into place to run under preset limits. Reduce the cost of development by up to 80%, it's no surprise that conventional and DevOps approaches for developing custom software are expensive. Up the stack, you will need to recruit precious technical skills. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Gates and Buffett investing $1 billion into nuclear reactor. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, advanced nuclear reactor company TerraPower, and billionaire Warren Buffett's power company Pacific Corp announced plans to build a next-generation nuclear reactor in the US state of Wyoming. The multi-billion-dollar project called Natrium will be built on the site of an old coal plant. When active, the reactor will produce enough power for 4 lakh homes, and the Natrium plant would be better performing, safer, and less expensive than a traditional plant and will create hundreds of well-paid jobs. CBSE collaborates with Microsoft to introduce coding and data science in schools. CBSE has collaborated with Microsoft to introduce coding and data science in schools for classes 6 to 12. These new subjects will be introduced in the 2021 to 2022 academic session. The Education Minister took his official Twitter account to make the announcement. The tweet reads, "Under #NEP 2020, we promised to introduce coding and data science in schools. Today, I'm happy to see #CBSE fulfilling the promise right in the session of the year 2021 itself." Wipro touches rupees 3 lakh crores market cap for first time. Wipro has hit rupees 3 lakh crores in market capitalization after its shares reached all-time high of rupees 550 in early trade on BSE. The Bengaluru-based firm became the third IT company to reach the mark after Tata Consultancy Services and Infosys. Wipro's shares have gained 157% in the last 1 year and risen 40% since the beginning of 2021. Total 1.56 lakh shares of the firm changed hands, amounting to turnover of rupees 8.47 crores. WhatsApp comes with many updated features to collect more information. WhatsApp users will be able to access their accounts from up to 4 linked devices in the coming months, the company's head, Will Cathcart, has announced. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg and head of WhatsApp, Will Cathcart, confirmed that 3 new features are coming to WhatsApp. The View Once feature will let users send content and have it disappear after the recipient sees it. Users will be able to connect up to 4 devices to one account and enable disappearing messages for all new chats. Illegal call center in Noida busted, which was used to dupe foreigners. 3 people were arrested for running an illegal call center in Noida Sector 62 that cheated foreigners on the pretext of tax discrepancies, police said. Police identified the alleged mastermind as Owais Alam from Moradabad native and his alleged business partners Shahnur and Ankush Bahari. They could claim to be local tax officers and have the foreigners pay them through gift cards, said Additional CP Lav Kumar. Electronic gadgets, documents and rupees 39 lakhs were recovered from them, police added. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.